seats. So all the young kids, we used to scale across and be
Go
into
to
the
the
regular
regular
seats. Now, every day I did that. I was 12 years old.
For 40
I can't
cents.
believe that you went.
That was
You gotta
your
get these-
education.
I was maybe 11, 12 years old. I used to go to Manhattan
When
almost
did you
every
stop
day.
going to school?
I take the train, I go into Manhattan, I go up to the NBC building.
Oh, didn't you go with your
And I
mother?
used to walk through all the floors and
Really?
just open the door, walk in. I was in the back and what was going on, the Howdy Doody show.
Okay.
And I was in the back. I was in the back in the, in the wings. And here's the Howdy Doody show was going. You could walk around, you could do anything.
That
Nobody
building
ever
had a
stopped?
lot of
Had the
things,
lady
yeah.
that when you were with your mother, that other show.
No, that was younger.
How,
She went to one of
did you
those,
get out of the carriage and
I don't know,
walk?
one of those Queen for a Day or something like that. Monty Hall or not Monty
No,
Hall.
Monty Hall.
Dennis Day or
One of
something.
those old guys. I can't picture.
Dennis-
I
Dennis
picture his
something.
face, but I can't picture his name.
Dennis James.
Dennis James.
Oh, maybe Dennis.
Dennis James.
Queen for a Day.
Queen for a
something
Day,
like
one of those things.
that. Yeah.
Your mother was there.
And I went with my mother, and she got called, and he's talking. That was on television. So if we could dig up the tapes, I'm on. So
Imagine.
he asked me, and it was, or my mother said to him, or what, he could spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So I spelled it. So I spelled it. I was on.
See, you didn't know
And she
that
won a
you were
watch.
So smart.
Did she? Okay.
Oh, he's funny.
That's when TV just started, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when you were behind the scenes at Howdy Doody, nobody said why you
Nobody
here?
said nothing. I was standing back there, was walking all around.
Today you
watching
can't move
everything.
any place
Oh,
in
watching
that go
everything going
without
on.
them questioning you and
Right. I said to myself.
asking for you for ID
I
and
used to go to
whatever.
Radio City Music Hall once a month. I used to go. They had shows. They always had shows.
They always
going
had
on.
the
When
stage
I met him,
shows.
he was in
Always.
all that
I used to go to
junkies
all of them.
where Harry lived.
And you know, their stage is
Yes, it
level
was
with
good,
the
though.
street, with the sidewalk. Because I used to pass there in the morning when I'd come out of the train, and I'd walk up on 51st Street, because then I'd stop in St. Patrick's before I got to 3rd Avenue. And
Oh,
so
yes.
one day I'm walking, and as I'm walking, the doors are open. So I look in, and there's the stage, the same exact level as the sidewalk. Yeah. I mean, which you wouldn't know if you're in the theater,
That's,
you know.
Mary, when I come out of the Navy, I went to work. No, when did I? Oh, when I came back, when I came from Virginia Beach back up, and we started going out.
Right.
I was working in Bloomingdale's.
And I was working in.
She was working in Best and
Best and
Company, right by St. Patrick's.
Yeah.
What'd you do in Bloomingdale's?
I worked in, I don't know, in the stock room.
I don't even know where I worked.
And I-
Did you ever, did you a shoe salesman?
Who?
Shoe?
No.
Oh. I feel like, where did I hear that?
No.
Maybe not you, okay.
No.
Because I remember thinking that was funny. I was
You're
like,
thinking
really?
of a TV show, maybe.
No. No.
And we used to meet. I used to meet her. We used to go to the Copacabana
Cabana.
in New York.
We would watch, we
Every
would see
week.
all
We
the
used to- we
singers
used
and,
to-
yeah.
We used to go there so
We sat
early. We
with-
used to
we-
sit in the
The
bar.
Copa wasn't that far away from
No,
there.
and we used to sit in the.
What's
We
his
used to
name?
sit in the bar. The bar you had to go down 2-3 steps.
And he came, he used to
and went in
come
the
and
bar.
see us. What's
And
his
Sammy
name?
Davis Jr.
Sammy
sitting
Davis.
next to
Used to sit with
his
us.
feet were this big.
He had this small-
His hands were tiny little hands.
Well, he was short, right?
He
How
was
tall
very
was he?
small,
Very
very
small.
small.
Yeah.
And
He
we
was
used to sit
tiny.
at the
He
bar
was
with
thin,
him
he was thin.
before the show
And
started.
you guys weren't of age to drink or anything.
No, we just started. I don't know.
I don't remember.
No,
Wait,
we
you were
were
15 when
right.
they just
we
let you
were.
drink?
Yeah, I think at
Had
that
to be
time you
18
could.
to drink.
Could you have been?
I had
I
to-
was
so
18
15
at that
was
time.
not
When were we
I had to
18?
be-
Oh,
Maybe,
no.
maybe you
You
were.
know
I don't
what?
think they would have.
When did you work at Best and Company?
No,
Yeah.
18. I was in the
Especially
Navy.
years ago,
Best in
things were
Company, I
very
got a
different.
job.
No,
I
Phyllis,
got a job.
18. I was in the Navy already.
And it didn't mean it was bad.
When did you
I
work
mean,
at Best and Company?
Children shouldn't
Oh,
drink,
God.
as far as I'm
Well, it could be.
concerned.
Let's see.
But it was a whole different
Had
time.
it, I was in an office. That's how I don't remember.
Like he-
I was
he
si-
did the
Right at
sizing
the
things
end.
up.
And that was,
Maybe I was
Kind of
18,
funny
maybe,
things
right
and
at the end.
such.
that was
before.
next to
But
St.
nothing
Patrick's.
bad, you
I
know,
was
it
inside
doesn't
of
hurt
St.
anybody.
Patrick's.
I went to the
or
Navy. I was
anything like
19.
that.
19 March.
I-
Right in my birthday,
And then
March.
I
Who
And
was
then I
it that
must have
sat with you
been-
guys?
Sammy Davis Jr.
Who was that?
He's a singing
famous.
guy. He was a singer.
Like up there with Frank Sinatra,
Frank
Dean
Sinatra,
Martin,
Dean
One of the
Martin
pals.
was
One
really-
of the.
Rat Pack.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Well, when they were back when they got their honeymoon in
How
Las
old were you
Vegas,
when you sat with them? Like 16?
18.
I had to be 18 and 19. for sure.
What I used to
When
do,
they got
everything
married-
younger. We used to hang on the bars when we were
We
15.
were always
In
in
the
the bar, we
1950s,
drank
60s,
if
we
we
always drank.
17, no, we drank. We had a drink, or
We had a
whatever was
drink.
in front of
I
us.
used to drink.
A half a glass of scotch.
What did you used to drink?
What did I
Was
drink?
the
Tell me.
Oh, what was I
Did you drink highballs?
I don't remember.
Because Grandma always would say, "Make me a highball."
Wait, wait.
There was,
When they got married, their honeymoon, when they went to Las Vegas in 1960, they would sit and all the entertainers, Frank Sinatra,
They sat with
they
us.
would sit with you, and
So
they would sit with
it
their.
was really
You
great.
met Frank
different.
Sinatra?
Yeah,
Dean Martin.
I
But
give
all,
him a kiss
but
on
that
his
time when
forehead.
they went, then when they
And
went
then
on their
I-
honeymoon,
Wait,
Las
what?
Vegas
And then-
was not what it
You
is
gave him a
today.
kiss?
What's
I
that?
gave him a little kiss on his cheek, that's all. And then
I was
we went.
shaking his hand.
Oh, that
I was
was
asking for his
that was
autograph.
funny.
He says, if you ever let go of my hand, I could sign.
Because your grandpa was is a dead.
So I
dead
gave him the postcard from the room, because we were staying in the Sands Hotel that he was a part owner. So I gave him the
Oh, yeah.
postcard that was in the room,
He signed it.
and he looked at it, he says, you're stealing my postcard.
And he was-
Then I gave him the pen was from the room. He says, you're stealing my pens. He says, where you kids from? So he says, Brooklyn. He says, no wonder why.
Yeah, it
And
was
they
so.
saw Dean Martin there too,
Dean
and
Martin, Frank Sinatra, so many we did.
But you didn't tell the best part, that when they flew to Las Vegas,
Oh.
you don't fly to Las Vegas at that time.
Oh,
you
yeah.
had to fly to Los Angeles and then drive across the desert to get
well,
into
she
Las
has to
Vegas.
read what your
And
report.
and-
Am I right?
We have. I have something for you to
No, no,
read
no, no,
later.
no.
Planes
that.
landed there, but the jets didn't land.
So we could.
The big jets didn't land there. The field was too short.
I was dying in
So
the
you had to
car.
fly to California and get on a small plane and fly
And didn't your
back.
car like overheat or something
yeah.
But you
happened?
guys drove.
We
Yeah,
drove,
we drove.
back from Los Angeles at July 23rd
Yeah,
and July 24th.
I was just at 100 degrees.
At 1
Oh, my
o'clock in
God,
the
you couldn't
afternoon,
The only one
driving
on the
across the
road.
desert, it had to be 130.
The
It
only
was
thing
so-
on the desert.
and with
believe
no
it.
air conditioning cars.
I
There was no
know,
air
I know.
conditioning.
Now I'm stripping
Just
in
you
the
and
We
a
back.
couple
couldn't open the
snakes.
windows.
I had to- I had to
You
take
opened the
off my
windows,
clothes.
the heat,
Would
the
just-
wind blowing in, so
yeah.
you couldn't breathe, so you had to close the window.
So then I went.
And how
from-
long a ride was that, Bobby?
3-4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours.
Then not only that, I got the what do you call it? He was driving and you got these signs in the cold beer ahead and you're still dying. I had a white linen suit that was made from remember the
dressmaker,
dressmaker
yeah,
made me
Mary.
all those clothes
Mary.
and I don't know what happened. I said to the,
You changed in the back seat.
in the back seat. I
The back seat
I was
is-
taking my clothes off. I said, "Good thing nobody's in the street."
There was
in
no- we were the only car on the
We were
road,
the
no
only car
wonder
on the road. You
And
know.
back then, they don't. From Los Angeles to Las Vegas, there was only one lane this way and one lane this
Now
way,
there's- of course,
and
there's-
that was it.
Oh my God.
And our room. How much was the room?
I don't know. I got the bill here.